Namaste and welcome to my travel video. Today we're exploring the stunning beauty of Austria. Namaste my friends, it's your pal Phil and I am so excited to share this with you. Can you see this? Look at this. We are in Austria. What a welcome it has been. I stepped off the plane and it felt like I had walked straight into a movie. The air here is different. Crisp, clean, it smells like adventure. From the moment I arrived, I knew this wasn't just a trip. It was a story, a grand cinematic vlog, beautiful sights, incredible food, amazing people I want to take you with me every step of the way. Bustling cities, quiet, majestic mountains. So grab a cup of chai, get comfortable, and let's begin. I'm standing here, surrounded by the Austrian Alps. It's even more breathtaking than the pictures. These mountains are giants, covered in the greenest grass. Little patches of snow cling to the peaks like powdered sugar. The sun is peeking over the horizon, pink and orange. It feels like the world is waking up right in front of me. My plan? Simple. See everything, taste everything, meet everyone. We'll dive into the heart of Austria. Our first stop is Vienna. And let me tell you, this city is pure elegance. It's like the whole place is dressed in its Sunday best, every single day. We started our day at Schönbrunn Palace and wow, what a palace. It's this massive, beautiful yellow building that just glows in the morning sun. You can just imagine the emperors and empresses waltzing through its halls. Walking through the gardens is like stepping into a dream. The flowers are perfectly arranged. The fountains are works of art. There's a sense of grandeur that's simply awe-inspiring. I half expected someone to hand me a powdered wig and a scepter. It's history, but it's alive. You can feel the stories in the very air you breathe. From the palace, we made our way to the heart of the city to see St. Stephen's Cathedral. This place is a masterpiece. The roof is covered in this incredible mosaic of colorful tiles that sparkle in the light. It's like a giant, beautiful quilt laid over the church. Inside, towering columns, stained glass windows that paint the floor with light. We then took a stroll along the Ringstrasse, this grand boulevard that circles the city center. The Opera House, museums, the Parliament. It's like an open-air museum of architectural wonders. Everywhere you look, there's something that makes you say, wow. But Vienna isn't just about grand buildings, it's about the life that fills them. We had to stop at a traditional Viennese coffeehouse. This is an experience, my friends. It's not just about getting a coffee. It's a whole ritual. Apfelstrudel, Sachertorte. I think I found heaven, filled with cream and chocolate. As evening fell, the city's musical soul came alive. You can hear music everywhere in Vienna. The city has a rhythm, both classic and contemporary, Mozart and Strauss, and a vibrant, modern energy. Hello from Salzburg. If Vienna was a grand symphony, then Salzburg is a beautiful, intimate melody that you can't get out of your head. This city is just charming. You know it as the birthplace of Mozart and the backdrop for the sound of music. We started our exploration in the Hallstatt, the old town, and it's like walking into a storybook. Narrow streets lined with soft pastels, a hidden courtyard, a beautiful fountain. A little shop selling amazing things. High above the city is the Hohensalzburg fortress. We took a funicular all the way to the top. You can see the entire city spread out below you, with the Salzach River winding through it like a silver ribbon. Church spires, green copper domes, and mountains stretching in every direction. Walking through the fortress is like traveling back in time. You can imagine nights on these walls, looking at this same landscape. Of course, we paid homage to Mozart. His birthplace is now a museum, and seeing the rooms where he grew up, the very violin he played, is moving. But his legacy isn't just in museums. You hear his music drifting from open windows, played by street musicians. And the chocolate, the Mozart Kugel. They're delicious. Squares are filled with bustling markets, fresh fruits, giant pretzels, beautiful handmade crafts. Musicians play folk songs on accordions, and people can't help but tap their feet and smile. Children chasing pigeons in the Residenzplatz. The city feels alive and joyful. History and music aren't just observed here, they're experienced. Salzburg is pure magic, and I think a little of its music has seeped into my soul. I love it here. After the beautiful musical energy of Salzburg, we took a drive into the Salzkammergut, the Austrian Lake District, and we found this spot. Look at this. We're standing on the shore of a lake, Wolfgang See, and everything is just still. The mountains are reflected perfectly. A mirror image. The water is so clear you can see smooth, colorful stones. No boats, no swimmers, just a vast, silent expanse of blue and green. The only sound is the gentle lapping of water against the shore, like the world is breathing in and out. A cool breeze carries the scent of pine and clean water. I'm standing on a small wooden dock, watching the light play on the lake. Every now and then, a fish jumps, a ripple expands, then the surface is glassy again. It makes you feel small in a comforting way, a privilege to witness such enduring beauty. Fluffy white clouds drift slowly, their reflections traveling across the water. This pause is just as important as the bustling cities. It's how you connect with a country's soul. You can feel its geography, its climate, its soul. It's the perfect transition, a deep, cleansing breath before the next adventure. The stillness of this lake has prepared me for whatever beauty lies ahead. Onward! Okay, everyone, prepare yourselves. We have arrived in Hallstatt, and I am speechless. I mean, I've seen pictures, but they don't do it justice. This place is real. It looks like a village plucked from a Brothers Grimm fairy tale, placed perfectly on a crystal-clear lake. Snow-covered wooden houses, the iconic church spire, misty mountains encircling the serene lake. We took a boat across the lake, one of the most picturesque scenes I've ever seen. Walking here is an adventure. Alleys so narrow you can touch both sides, carved wooden balconies, flower boxes, even a cat napping in the sun. We wandered up to the World Heritage Skywalk, the lake, the houses, the towering mountains, a view etched in my memory. And then, as if by magic, the sky softened to grey, and delicate snowflakes began to fall. Hallstatt in the snow is another level of beautiful. Rooftops dusted in white, warm window glow against blue dusk. We found a cozy cafe, ordered hot chocolate, and watched the snow fall over the lake. So peaceful, so romantic, like a shaken snow globe. The people are warm and welcoming. We chatted with a shop owner who's lived here her whole life. Stories, community, pride. Hallstatt has a heart and a soul. It captures your imagination and makes you believe in fairy tales. I'm not sure I ever want to leave, but there's more of Austria to see. What a place. Just wow. We've left the fairy tale village behind and journeyed deeper into the heart of the Austrian Alps. And the scenery has become even more epic. We are completely surrounded by giants, adventure movie mountains, vast slopes covered in pristine snow, sparkling like diamonds. The air is so cold and crisp it feels like pure energy. Nature in its most powerful and majestic form, a profound silence filled with presence. A soft whoosh across a snowy ridge, a bird circles high above. We can see for miles. Snow peaks, green valleys, frozen lakes glinting like polished steel. A view that makes you feel alive and grateful. Surfaces frozen blue, trees heavy with snow, branches forming art. No boats, no swimmers. Just quiet, frozen beauty in winter slumber. You're left with fundamentals. Rock, snow, ice, sky. Raw, untamed beauty. A moment of quiet contemplation. A destination in itself. Incredible. And now, for something completely different. We've come down from the high passes and arrived in Innsbruck, the capital of the Alps. What a city! Here, the city's energy and mountain majesty don't just coexist, they're intertwined. You can walk a bustling lane, look up, and see the Nordkette towering, seemingly at the end of the road. It's one of the most unique, stunning cityscapes I've ever seen. The old town is a kaleidoscope, yellow, pink, green, blue, clustered along cobblestones. At the heart is the golden roof, over 2,600 gilded copper tiles shimmering in the sun. Incredible. We spotted the futuristic cable car stations by Zaha Hadid, so of course we rode the Hungerbergbahn and the Nordkettenbahn. Whisked from city centre to mountaintop, the transition is mind-blowing. 1 minute, bustling streets. The next, a peak with a panoramic sweep, the Inn River winding through the valley. You even catch planes taking off, city and nature in dialogue. Ski in winter, hike in summer, or sip coffee gazing at peaks. The mountains are always with you. The city buzzes. Students, locals, travelers, all mingling. A perfect fusion of urban life and alpine adventure. Before we say goodbye to the high mountains, we had to have one last look. We're back up on a scenic overlook, perfectly timed for the golden hour. The sharp white peaks soften, painted in hues of orange, pink, and gold. Shadows grow long, revealing incredible texture. The air turns quiet, only the crunch of snow as I lean on the railing and watch. Below, village lights begin to twinkle like fallen stars. The colors intensify, fiery oranges into deep purples. Snow on the peaks glows as if lit from within. A spectacular flourish as day gives way to night. A true gift to witness. A moment of connection to something larger than myself. The mountains have shown us their power, their beauty, their serenity. As they bid farewell to the day, I feel deep contentment. This is a memory I'll carry always. The golden hour in the Alps. Wow. Just wow. What truly makes Austria so special? Grand palaces, majestic mountains, fairy tale villages. Yes, but more than anything, it's the people. We stumbled upon a local festival in Tyrol, pure joy. Traditional folk music, accordions, brass, people of all ages in lederhosen and dirndls dancing. The energy was infectious, and the food. Wiener Schnitzel so big it hangs over the plate, with potatoes and lingonberry. Käsespätzle with crispy onions, ultimate comfort. Markets brim with local cheeses, cured meats, fresh-baked breads, homemade jams. Everywhere, warmth and kindness. A coffeehouse barista, a patient ski instructor in Zell am See, a guesthouse family treating us like old friends. These connections turn a trip into an unforgettable experience. I'll remember the smiles and laughter as vividly as the landscapes. Quiet mountaintops at sunrise and the joyful chaos of city festivals. Hushed cathedral reverence and lively market chatter. Grand imperial history and everyday village life. Austria is a tapestry woven of nature and culture, history and modernity, quiet moments and celebrations. It's a country with a beautiful soul, and I feel lucky to have experienced it. Well, my friends, our incredible Austrian adventure is coming to an end. We're standing here, watching our final sunset, a fiery orange sun sinking behind the rolling hills. Vienna, Hallstatt, Salzburg, the Alps. Austria has been more amazing than I ever imagined. I want to say thank you. Thank you for coming along with me on this cinematic ride. I hope you felt like you were right here, tasting Apfelstrudel, hearing music in the streets, feeling the crisp mountain air. Travel is such a gift. It opens our eyes, our minds, and our hearts. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more amazing travel experiences. Until next time, keep exploring, keep smiling, and keep traveling.